What's going on, YouTube? Kyle Ken coming at you with this is gonna be the answer part to my question and answer video from my thanks for 5K video. For those of you that did see it and did leave questions, those are greatly appreciated. I will be going and answering these now. For those of you that didn't see it, well, I mean, you can still ask me questions. I just won't make a whole video dedicated to answering them, so you'll probably have to just wait for me to reply back with a comment. Anyway, I'm just gonna go through them real quick. I say real quick, but I don't think it's gonna be real quick. Anyway, let's see. We got one from Joe Sullivan. All right, if you could choose between living in the Pokemon world or world peace, who would you pick as your starter? Well, since I don't have the option of picking living in the world of Pokemon or world peace, I have to pick my starter. If I could pick a starter, it'd probably be Eevee, because my favorite Pokemon's Umbreon. If I had to pick one of the preset starters from a professor, I guess it would be Cyndaquil, because my favorite region is Johto, so I'd probably want to start there. Let's see, scrolling down. Next up, we got Kyle Daly. If there was one poke you could ban to Ubers, what would it be? I honestly don't know. I haven't really been playing competitive all that much lately, so I'm not entirely sure. I mean, there's Pokemon I hate dealing with, but I don't really want them to be Ubers. Yeah, like I said, I haven't really been playing too much lately, so I don't know what the metagame's like and the shifts and whatnot. So, what Pokemon? What Pokemon? I don't know. If I was playing more, I could definitely answer this question. Sorry, buddy, but I don't have a hard answer for you right now. Next one's up from my buddy Mac Plays. Is it true the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice? Yes, this is indeed quite true. Okay, scroll down a little bit more. Wait, hold on. Hold on, I'm trying to find. Okay, question from Deviro Carter. I'm sorry if I pronounce any of your names wrong, but sometimes I'm like a witch doctor and I just can't read anything. What got you into MU? I'm assuming Monster Hunter Unite, I guess. What got me into that was, I forgot how old I think I was in 7th grade. And I still have my Game Informer subscription. And back on the Game Informers, it just had a picture of Monster Hunter Portable, and I was like, "Yo, this is the coolest shit ever! This is just a guy with armor with a big ass sword fighting a dragon." So that was what initially got me into that. And I had to go out and get a PSP. I think the following week I got a PSP. Maybe not the following week, but whenever I got my first job, I got a PSP, and I got Monster Hunter Freedom, and not Freedom, yeah, Freedom. Portable? What's Portable? Freedom? Whatever it was, the first Monster Hunter for PSP. I got that, and I started playing it from there. The next up is from my friend Mr. Avematic AOB. What's really under the do-rag, though? Under my do-rag, I have waves, although they're more like ripples, because they're not as bold as I want them to be. So, I generally wear my do-rag when I'm usually out in public, so I don't constantly brush my hair, because that's what I do when I'm at home. I brush my hair a lot. I don't know if anyone remembers when we were at Apex, whenever I took my do-rag off, I was just constantly just brushing, because I gotta get the waves, man. I gotta get them bold, nice and bold, like nice and bold like Taina. Not bad at all. Next up from my friend Kynum. Any pet peeves you have in Pokemon games, or any game you want to talk about? Not in too many Pokemon games. I have a major pet peeve. I forgot. I think it was Black and White, where the encounter rate was ridiculously high, and you had to take. You took like 2 steps. You got a battle. Other than that, I really don't think there was anything too much. I guess maybe like the how you were the silent protagonist, and back in Red and Blue version, I think it was Red and Blue, where there was one chick that said she wanted like an apple pie or something, and then you could go to like the cafeteria or whatever, and there's a cook, and he starts speaking, and he says something like, he's like, "Yo, I can make you some food or whatever," and you just couldn't do anything with it. I might be remembering it wrong, but there was some kind of situation like that. I'm like, I can't help, because I just really wanted to help this girl get her apple pie or whatever. But yeah, I guess that would be it. No, it's not really a pet peeve though. That's just a problem I have in general. I don't think I have anything major with the Pokemon series, like I said. I want Mega Man Legends 3. That's not really a pet peeve either, though. That's just me wanting Mega Man Legends 3. But let me just move on to more questions before I start rambling. This is from Super Smash Bros. Freak 36. That's for a question. Have you played any Shin Megami Tensei games? And if not, will you ever consider playing? I have not played any. What I have done is watched my buddy Poldu play them, as you can see from my Twitter, because all I do on Twitter is like YouTube videos. Well, rather, I like YouTube videos and it's linked to my Twitter, so whenever I like a video, you can see it on my Twitter when I'm watching. I don't know if I ever ended up playing them, because there's a lot of them, and I probably want to start at the beginning, so I'd probably have to. I don't know which one's the beginning though. I don't know. Like, the game style seems like that's something I'd be interested in. I might consider it. It seems like Final Fantasy, where I don't know if it is, where none of the stories are related to each other, so I don't know. I might play it. I like turn-based combat and stuff like that. Alright, next one is up from Exploration and Gold, bruh. Why do you want everyone dead in your FFAs when they talk about how many Pokemon you have left? Because when they talk about how many Pokemon I have left, that means I'm probably becoming a target. So if they start talking about that, they gotta be the first to go, alright? I can't just be having my Pokemon aired out like that, alright? That's not okay. Next is up from, oh my god, I'm gonna butcher this. Cat Heatski, I think. I probably said that entirely wrong. What other games I'm playing or upload? If I get an Elgato, and is this game, I think this if I get an Elgato, that would help me expand the games I can play by a lot. Any I would plan to play, I don't know. I really wanted to do like some Final Fantasies. That'll take forever though. Like, I want to do the 13 series, maybe some Sly Cooper. I also really want to play through the Megami Legends series, although I don't have access to them on my PS3. I could just emulate Megami Legends 1 and 2, although the Misadventures of Tron Bonne just came out on PSN, so I could definitely play through that if I get an Elgato or something. But until then, I'll just have to stick with 3DS games and possibly emulate. I mean, I can emulate other games too. I just have to like configure my PS3 controller to work on my laptop, desktop, whatever. Anyway, next one's up from Super Seeking. Question: can you have FFA when where everyone has 3 Pokemon with the Explosion plus Protect? Let the mind games begin. Well, I don't think it'll be as interesting if everyone has Explosion and Protect, because I feel like everyone's just gonna fuck up one turn and just all kill each other at once. I mean, I've had some pretty funny FFA moments where everyone's died except for a ghost type and someone exploded. I feel like something like that would be more like one person would have to do it and then just catch everybody off guard. I mean, I guess we could try it, but now that it's out there, everyone's gonna suspect it, so now it won't work as a secret. Darn it. Alright, next up we got Freddie Sullivan. What? You and everyone to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh, so why don't you make a Yu-Gi-Oh channel? I would love to watch. I'm not making a Yu-Gi-Oh channel because I had one in the past, and I don't have the attention span for Yu-Gi-Oh like I do for Pokemon or anything else. It's really weird. Like, I'll sit there and, I'll just, like, if there's, like, a really long Pokemon video, like, about battling or whatever, I'll sit there and watch the entire thing, no questions. But if it's a Yu-Gi-Oh video, I'll sit there, get distracted. Like, I won't really want to watch it. And, like, it's the same for making Yu-Gi-Oh videos. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Like, I'll play it, but when it comes to making videos for it, that's not really my thing. So I probably won't be making, or even reviving my second channel, rather. The next one's up from Nico F. Have you ever thought of doing a face cam? Well, there's a few problems with that. One, I don't know where my webcam is at the moment, which is why you'll probably be seeing some kind of poorly edited picture of me without a webcam right now. And, I don't know if I told, like, my YouTube viewers this, but when I'm streaming, like, I constantly tell people, I'm like, yo, guys, I'm just sitting at eye level with my keyboard. So the chair I'm sitting in right now, if I sit all the way down like a normal person, I can't really see the letters on my keyboard. So when I'm typing, when I'm streaming, I'm actually sitting at about eye level with the furthest part of my keyboard. I don't know, because like I have one that kind of rises up at the back. It's probably just a generic ass keyboard, but yeah. So like I'm just typing based off of muscle memory. I can't really see what I'm typing, and I'm surprised that I haven't made too many typos doing that. But yeah, if I get a new chair and find my old webcam, I don't know where it is. I have to find that. I'll just get a new one. Let's get juice for another one. I could probably do one. Next one's up from Blue Eyes Master. How did you get involved with free-for-alls? I got involved with them because my buddy Duncan Knee Deep, he's a creator of free-for-alls, and one day, I think it was think it was the day after he came up with them. He's like, yo, Ken, you want to be in a free-for-all? I'm like, well, what's that? He's like, we do a multi-battle and we'll just beat on each other. I'm like, wow, that's fucking amazing. And then, yeah, it just started like that. That was back early X, maybe not early XY, but the days of XY when it first dropped. Next question's up from Victor Wilson. How about having to go with the Mega Man X games? Okay. I could definitely do that. I just have to, like I said before, I just have to get my PS3 controller working on my desktop. If I get that, I could definitely just emulate some games. Even if I'm sitting at eye level with my keyboard, I can still see my monitor just fine. So I could definitely be able to play those. I gotta scroll down a little bit. What animes do you watch? What are your favorites? I watch a lot of animes. Right now I'm watching High School DxD, Ore Monogatari, and alright, I'm gonna butcher the name of this last one. So I'm actually gonna have to go look at it real quick. It's something about my high school teenage romantic comedy. You probably know what I'm talking about if you know of the anime. Those are the three that I'm mainly keeping up with right now. As for my favorites, my favorite is definitely the Tensei Muyo series. I also enjoyed Suzuka, a few others. I don't want to get too much into that because then I'll just go really off topic and then just talk about animes because that's all I watch now. I don't watch TV or anything else. I just watch animes and YouTube videos, so that's pretty much it. Next up's from my boy Rustic, the king of getting blown back and not sliding into DMs. What was your favorite boss to fight in the Battle Network series, as in the most fun? And when are you coming to this city so me and Slur can get some nice and powerful dumplings and stuff? Alright, so my favorite boss in the Battle Network series. I kind of want to say Proto Man. Either Proto Man or Base, because I think those are my two favorite net navies. As for the most fun boss, let's see, Battle 2 was my favorite. I don't think I really had too much fun fighting any boss in that game. Maybe Guts Man. I'm only saying him because I think he was the first boss that I was able to S rank as when I was younger. Battle 4, Battle 5. What about 6? Was there anything I like fighting in? I really like fighting the knives in Battle Network 6. I only played Falzar though, so maybe fuck, I forgot what Link navies were in there. Maybe Tomahawk Man. I think Tomahawk Man I like to fight the most. Or maybe Napalm Man. I like fighting Napalm Man. Except when he's just being the shithead. Then I hate him. Next one's up from Ratty Tat Tat. What is my favorite FFA I've done so far? That is a really hard question. Oh, sorry, Rustic. When am I coming to the city? I don't know, man. I actually dislike going to the city in general, just because I don't know. Like, I just don't like being congested and stuff like that. I mean, I could definitely go to the city. I don't know when exactly I would go, though. Because you have a job, I have things to do, and Slur is just Slur. So we'd actually have to plan something out for that. But, yeah. Anyway, back to Ratty Tat Tat's question. I don't know, man. I guess the one with Sword was a shithead to Witch, man. He was just blowing my buddy Witch back for no reason. Witch is just out there trying to text his friends, man. Next is up, Chaotic Meta Knight. Well, I got nothing else since I'm a Mega Man guy. Favorite net navi, excluding the main cast. Favorite net navi, excluding the main cast. I don't. Does that include Base too? Well, he's not a main cast member, but he's made multiple appearances in the Mega Man game. So I'm just gonna say that excludes him. Maybe Torch. Oh no, I kind of like Burner Man. What else do I like? Or who else do I like? I like Burner Man. Like I said again, I like Tomahawk Man. Search Man's really cool too, actually. I think Search Man. Probably Search Man. Search Man's probably my favorite outside of the main cast. Question: why'd you name my Garchomp Koneko? Well, because I was making that Garchomp for, I forgot. I think I was just in the free-for-all lab one day, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a Garchomp, name it Koneko, because she's a rook and she has high defense. So I just made free-for-all, like, kind of wall chomp-ish set. And since Koneko's a rook, so they have a high attack and defense, I named her after my Garchomp, because Garchomp has high attack and defense. Next up is from Kyle Llewellyn. I definitely said that wrong. My question is gonna be: are you going to do more Wheel of Fortune free-for-alls? Oh, he means roulettes. I don't know. I'm usually not around when Duncan's doing his free-for-alls now, since I record mine. I try to record mine before I stream, so that's usually like right around now, about 11 p.m. And Duncan's usually sleeping around now, so it'd be hard for me to do them. There's also the part where he has the app. I don't have the app, so I'd have to get it from him. So yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna be doing more. Next up from my buddy Ray T. Hey boss, when do we get to see more free-for-all set videos like Dingo, Sailor V, and Schneider? I don't know, man. I gotta go back in the free-for-all lab and have something work, you know? That's really just more on me. I gotta like make another set that works. Next up is from, oh my god, Vandissimo. Alright, I definitely said that wrong. It's Vandissimo Goody. Oh my god, English is hard. How did I meet Zamidi? From my stream. That's actually how I met a lot of the people that are in my free-for-alls, like Zamidi, Hades, Ben, Rustic, Slur, Alex. I met them all from my stream. There's obviously a lot more. There's like, I'm not gonna go into it because I can just keep going on and on. Next from Champion J21. What's your favorite game series, and which game in the series is your favorite? My favorite game series? That's a really hard one. I'd have to choose between Monster Hunter, Final Fantasy, and I just forgot and Mega Man Battle Network. My favorite games? If I go Final Fantasy, it would have to be Final Fantasy 7 because that's what got me hooked on the series. It would pretty much be the same for all three of them in that case, because Mega Man Battle Network 2 was the first one that got me into the series, but that's actually my favorite one in general. And for Monster Hunter, my favorite Monster Hunter is my favorite Monster Hunter as of right now is either Second G, which would be Freedom Unite for the English version, or 4 Ultimate. Because I brought back a lot of monsters that I really liked hunting in 4 Ultimate. But probably Mega Man Battle Network would probably have to be my favorite series, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that or Final Fantasy. Just because they're so diverse with the amount of games and stuff we get for Final Fantasy. And Mega Man, we got a fair amount of stuff too, but actually Final Fantasy might take it. Because I would play all the Final Fantasies. I haven't played anything before 7 though. Outside of that, I think I only haven't played 11 and 14. Those are the 2 I haven't played. From 7 onwards at least. Or I haven't played Type 0 either. I don't know where that would fit in though. Anyway, let's see, scrolling down. Next up is okay, next is from I Know It All Jacob. How are your recording things set up? Pretty simply, actually. Like, I just plug in my 3DS into my USB port with the cord, with the mini USB, and I just record from there. Like I said, I have my chair, and I usually have some snacks with me so that I don't like die of like dehydration or hunger when I'm recording. But yeah. Next is up from Purple Vortex. What Pokemon game you think would be announced at E3? Pokemon X and Y 2, Red and Blue Remake, 7th Gen. I have no idea, honestly. Maybe 7th Gen? I don't think they would. Well, I think they were supposed to do X and Y 2s, or like Z version or whatever. So maybe that. I don't think 7th Gen will come out just yet, since we just got 6th Gen. And then right after 6th Gen, we just got a remake. So, actually, 7th Gen could be up next, now that I think about it. I don't know, though. I don't know, man. I don't know. I wouldn't really want Red and Blue remakes. I would want Gold and Silver remakes. So that's personally my favorite gen. Red and Blue was really good, but they already remade that once. And they also already remade Gold and Silver once. So I don't think those are going to get remakes. If that makes sense. And next is up from Hugo Choquetti. Oh my god, I'm saying that wrong. For Monster Hunter, could you do something special like try to convince Slur to flash bomb, sonic bomb, chop a Dalmador for the lulz? Well, that's not gonna work anymore because I inadvertently convinced Tristan to put down a trap for Kieran while trying to convince Slur to do it. So, I mean, I tried to convince Slur to do it. It just worked on Tristan instead. Okay. Next is from Banner Lulz. Where do I see myself in 2 years? Where do you see your channel in a year? It says 2 years channel-wise. And what made you start making YouTube videos? In about a year or two, hopefully I can be doing a lot better than I am from this point. Meaning like I can put out better quality content. You know, I hope like I get better with my editing. Maybe at least 10K hopefully within a year. I hope I can do that and hope I can stay consistent. That's one of the bigger things that that I think a lot of people suffer from. Like, they'll put out good content but they aren't consistent, and I'm guilty of that as well. I'm definitely guilty of that, especially with my Monster Hunter series. As some of you can see, I'll even start uploading YouTube videos. That was a combination of back in the day of 4th gen. It was MTG Xerxes inspired me to upload Pokemon, and then this is gonna sound kind of generic, but Chugga Conway as well. He inspired me to upload just videos in general, because I found him back in the days when he was doing Super Mario RPG. I thought it was really cool that, you know, if you just come to the internet and just upload videos, I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. And then MTG Xerxes, I really liked how informative he was with his Wi-Fi battles, and, you know, like, it was just like telling me all the plays he was made, why he did that. I'm like, wow, this is pretty cool. So that's the reason why I started uploading. And the last question is from Obi Tra. You can't do this to me. Will you make me some mac and cheese? No, probably not. Because if I make mac and cheese, I will more than likely eat it myself because I'm a fat ass and I love food. That's gonna be it for all the questions I got today, though. That ended up being about 20 minutes long. I think I started a little rambling in there, but yeah. I don't know, man. I just talk a lot, even though I don't think I do. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video because I'm talking way too much. My mouth is getting dry. I need some Dr. Pepper, and now I gotta stream in like, I was supposed to start streaming like half an hour ago, but I needed snacks and stuff. But don't worry. By the time you guys are seeing this, my stream probably have already happened. If it didn't, well, I'm probably dead, or sleeping, or napping, or eating, or all of the above. I don't know. Anyway, guys, like I said in my previous video, thank you so much for supporting me this far, and I hope your support will continue, and we can both watch my channel grow. But yeah, this has been Kyle Ken. I'll catch you next time. Later.